So, I'm meant to be at work right now, but everyone got evacuated because of a bomb threat. I live in a little town. I don't live in London. What is happening? Definitely not how I thought I'd be spending this day. I think we're ready for 2019 now. I think, 2018 was fun.
I'll be Tracer. I'm already Tracer. What about Widowmaker?
But we're ready to move on. It's been great. So in England, we have cute little Christmas markets that we go to around December time, just to sort of drink some mulled wine, eat some food, maybe buy some cute little Christmas presents if there's anything nice. And I'm sure we're not the only country. Well, I say me, this is not my country. And since I'm going to a Christmas market this year, I thought it'd be kind of fun to make a video out of it and see if I can make it art related or drawing related, because that's what I do. Okay, so this is the plan for the video. Since I've been to this Christmas market before and I sort of know roughly what type of things they have, I decided I would walk around the whole Christmas market and decide on one thing I want to buy and then make a illustration based on that. The majority of the market was spread across an open area within the castle grounds. Each little hut represented a different seller/company, so as you can tell, there were plenty of items to choose from. Later on, you could also find the food stalls as well as the entertainment. I ended up walking around for quite a while, about 4 hours to be exact. I don't want to be too obvious and buy something that was already illustrated or had a strong arty theme to it. I really wanted to buy something original to the market that would allow me to have plenty of creative freedom. It was actually really difficult to find a single thing that I would take as my inspiration. The whole market was filled to the top with beautiful handmade merchandise and atmospheric ornaments, to the point where my eyes started to have a spasm and I decided to take a break for food. So the end of the market was approaching and I still hadn't found my muse. I was getting worried and I thought I would have to change my whole video idea. That is, until I finally found my baby. So after about 4 hours of walking around, I found something, and I am not disappointed in myself. Or am I? A little bit. So it's right here. It's looking right at me. My beauty. Maybe. I'm cringing inside. Oh. So the one thing I brought from a Christmas market is alcohol. These were actually really nice. So I've got the passion fruit vodka martini and I have the English Country Garden gin. And these are my babies. And I couldn't be more happy with my choice. So, as you can tell, the bottles came in a snug little cardboard packaging with some extra information about the company and drinks written on the back. The bottles themselves are cute AF. I really appreciate the illustrated details on the label as well as the unique shapes of the bottles. My mother also approves that. She commented on it plenty of times. It is recommended to shake the bottles well before opening, as the cocktails are made with real fruit which like to settle at the bottom of the bottle. The label contains information about the drinks as well as recommendations on how to best serve it. I really like that each cocktail has their own little theme and colour. It just adds that something extra to the product. This is starting to sound like a sponsorship, but it is definitely not a sponsorship. Who the hell would sponsor me in the first place? Hit me up if you're interested though. So, I usually like to start my illustrations with just having a little think about what it is I actually want to draw. I find it really useful to actually write down some keywords or phrases that could inspire me, as well as listing down what I want my illustration to show or mean. I think it's really important to take a moment to figure out the concept before rushing into drawing. It's really easy to lose the meaning of the illustration if your mind is not set on a particular idea for your final piece. After I wrote down some ideas, I went on to creating some shitty little thumbnails to help me figure out what I'd be drawing, as well as to test out what type of composition would be right for the piece. So I really wanted to include a play on words or a alcohol related pun, something like "dead together in spirit," and have both bottles dead. Get it? But that would have to include a third character, and I only wanted to draw the bottles themselves. After drawing out a more defined sketch on paper, I scanned it in and began the digital drawing. I also went through a little phase where I wanted the gin, as in the drink, to pull up to a brothel or a street corner prostitute who was a martini glass and say something along the lines of "1 martini please," as if he's hiring a prostitute.
Showing pictures that match.
Please don't. But yeah, I didn't really want to draw a bottle pulling up in a car. It just didn't seem right. Later on, I also decided that I didn't really want any writing or speech bubbles in the illustration, so I decided to go with an idea with slight cannibalistic undertones, where one bottle destroys or kills the other and drinks it. It just seemed like a fun idea, since it's kinda silly in drink form, but would be completely fucked up if the characters were people. So here we are with our cannibalistic bottle illustration. I decided to add a little cardboard background to pay respects to the cardboard box I brought the bottles in. It just makes it look a little less plain in my opinion. To be honest, this is not what I thought I would create based on a purchase from a Christmas market, but I am so pleased with the direction my brain took it. It was a lot of fun to create something like this. Does that make me a psychopath? Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. Feel free to subscribe if you like to. More fun things coming up, and yeah, leave me a comment. Tell me what you prefer, the passion fruit vodka martini or the English country gin. Yeah.